The story of the prodigal. A wealthy man had two sons. The younger son came to him one day and said, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance now." The father, though heartbroken, divided his property between them. The younger son took his portion and traveled far away. He lived recklessly, spending his money on wild parties, drinking, and meaningless pleasures. Soon everything was gone. Then famine struck the land. The son was broke, hungry, and desperate. He took the lowest job he could find, feeding pigs. He was so hungry he wished he could eat the pigs' food. In that moment of misery, he came to his senses and said, "My father's servants have food to spare, but here I am starving. I'll go back to him, admit my wrong, and ask if I can just be a servant in his house." So he began the long walk home. But while he was still far off, his father saw him. The father's heart overflowed with compassion. He ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. The son cried, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father called his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe, put a ring on his finger, sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. Let's celebrate. For my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Meanwhile, the older brother was angry. He said, "All these years I've served you faithfully, and you never celebrated me like this. But this son of yours wasted everything, and you throw him a party." The father replied, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we must celebrate. Your brother was lost and is found." Lessons from the Prodigal Son 1. God's love is unconditional. No matter how far you've strayed, God welcomes you back with open arms. 2. Repentance leads to restoration. The son's return shows the power of humility and repentance. 3. Grace overrules guilt. The father didn't shame his son. He restored his dignity. 4. Guard against pride. The older brother reminds us not to let jealousy keep us from celebrating God's mercy toward others. 5. Heaven rejoices over the lost who return. God's heart is for redemption.